Sup fellas, it's me Bakes. Welcome to my very first YouTube video. Thanks for stopping by and checking me out. Today, my 9-year-old sister is going to be guessing the quirks of various different characters from one of my favorite anime series, My Hero Academia. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe with that bell icon turned on if you want to hear more from me. Without further ado, let's get into it. First on the screen, we have this guy. I know you know who he is, as you've seen a couple episodes. Do you remember what his name is? No?
Let me guess. Chad.
You think his name's Chad?
No.
He is kind of a Chad, to be honest. He's probably the most Chad person in the show. One for All itself is a quirk that's passed down through like many generations. So like, let's say mom had One for All and she wanted to give you One for All. You wouldn't get it just by being born. You would get it by, which doesn't really make sense, but it's anime, so you would get it by consuming their DNA. So how the main character in the show gets One for All through All Might is that All Might forces him to eat a strand of his hair. And that's how he gets it. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Kind of, a little bit. So, when he gives the main character this power, he kind of starts losing it because he's getting older and he's already passed down the power to somebody else. So, this is like only his like buff form when he's able to do superpower, like use his superpowers. The rest of the time he looks like this. Yeah, I know, kind of scary, huh?
Wait, no, now his name is...
It's still the same name. Still the...
Twilight.
Twilight?
I don't know.
Well, I call him like crackhead all night because he kind of looks like a crackhead, which you don't even know what that means, but that's probably good that a 9-year-old doesn't know what that means. Anyways, who's this guy? I know she's seen this guy. Do you know what his name is?
It's the main character.
Yeah. Do you know what his superhero name is? I'll buy you Starbucks after this if you can guess his superhero name.
Oh!
You only have like 20 seconds.
No,
I'm not gonna sit here and wait 7 minutes for you to guess this one character's name. We got like 30.
Apache Surubana.
Apache Swubana? Well, close, but it's a Deku. So this is his...
Oh my gosh. I
You probably knew that, huh? Deku doesn't start with an A. This is Deku. Deku doesn't kind of start with an A either. Starts with a D. But anyways, All Might gives One for All to Deku. So essentially he has like super strength, super speed, like super durability and stamina and all of that, okay?
Okay.
So now is where the rest of the characters come into play. Who's this guy? He's one of my favorite people in the show. No, not kind of, but close. A lot of the characters call him Kachan. His full name is Katsuki Bakugo.
Okay.
You remember Bakugo from watching a couple episodes?
No.
No? Okay. Well, can you guess what his power is just by looking at him?
He wins every fight.
He wins it. Well, he does win almost every fight, but he is really strong. You don't have any guesses, like with his hands or like his headpiece?
He's a rock star.
He's a rock star. Okay, well, his actual quirk is explosion. So he's able to make explosions with his hands,
Yeah.
right? And the way he does that is he has like a nitroglycerin sweat, which he can like ignite and make explosions. So he can like just hold a hand up to somebody's face and boom,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so next person is this guy.
Aladdin.
No, he's not Aladdin. Do you have a guess to what his name? His name is Yuga Aoyama. Can you guess what his power is just by looking at him?
He can see through people's bodies.
Ooh, like X-ray vision?
Yeah.
Are you getting that kind of from his goggles? That's a really good guess, but you need to be looking at his circle in his belly.
A spy.
No, he's not a spy. So his power is kind of ridiculous. So he's pretty flamboyant and a little crazy.
Okay.
So his power is navel laser. Do you know what a navel is?
Nope.
It's a belly button.
Okay.
So his power is belly button laser. He's able to shoot twinkling lasers, like sparkly lasers from his belly button. But if he does this too much, he'll get a bellyache. So this next person, can you guess her superpower?
Her superpower. I've seen her before. She camouflages in water and she squirts water out of her hand.
Oh, that's a good guess. Her suit kind of looks like camouflage, right?
Yeah.
But no, so she can like, you know what acid is?
Not really.
It's like goo or gunk or whatever that can corrode and melt
Yeah.
things. She can make acid from her hands.
Oh.
Her hero name is Pinky
Oh.
because she's pink. Obviously.
Should have had me guess that.
I'm sorry. So do you know who this is? You've seen him before too, I'm sure.
He's on your t-shirts. Or your car. He used to be.
Yeah.
Sabuchi.
Sabuchi. His name's Todoroki. What? Shoto Todoroki. Can you take a guess of what his power might be? I'll give you a hint. Look at his hair, and kind of look at the burn mark on his eye. You see that?
He can melt things and
You can melt things.
Wait, no, he can freeze and melt things.
Yeah, so that's actually right. Good job. If you get
Now
like
Starbucks.
yeah, you get Starbucks I guess. I had to think about that. So his quirk is actually half cold and half ice, or half cold, half hot. So he's able to generate like ice from his left side. Wait. Left side, he generates ice from, and his right side he can generate like fire from. And his dad is actually on this too. He's gonna be another character later. So if that gives you a hint. So this girl, do you know who she is?
Wasn't she the weird frog lady that can't talk?
Well, she can't talk, but she is the weird frog lady.
Yeah.
You know what's really weird?
What?
A bunch of people like on the internet think she's like cute. I know. It's kind of gross.
I
But-
mean, she's kind of gross, but like, I like that character.
Yeah.
You know?
So you got her right too. They call them quirks in the show. Her quirk is it gives her frog-like abilities, which gives her like really strong leg strength. She can climb onto walls and cling on to walls.
That'd be the person I'd want to be if I was in that show.
Yeah, she's got a cool quirk. She has a powerful tongue that she can like reach out and like grab like stuff with, like
Like a fly.
a fly, but
Wait, no, like
like
a lizard.
humans. Like she can grab like entire humans with her tongue because she's stronger than an actual frog. She also has like a camouflage ability like some frogs do,
Yeah.
and she can swim, and a bunch of stuff. So this guy, you might be able to guess just by looking at him and the pose that he's in this picture.
I've seen them before.
Yeah. Do you have a guess of what his quirk is?
He can run fast.
Nice. You got it. Okay, this girl. You've probably seen her before, huh?
No, I have not.
Okay.
The only one you said that I have not seen.
Weird. She's the main character.
Her name or?
Well, what's her power? You're not going to be able to guess her name. It's kind of hard to find out from the suit. No guesses?
Kind of weird, but she has that same thing as
Oh. Ioma?
Yeah.
Belly button laser guy?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, a slime lick. A person that slobbers all over people.
Stop. No, she doesn't. Well, no. So she's able to like make things like she's able to remove gravity from things. So like if she touches you with all 5 fingertips, you would be able to float. Or like if she were to touch like this desk or something. And then the way she makes them, she can give them their gravity back and then they drop. She does that by touching the fingertips together. This guy. He doesn't really look like Michael Jackson that much.
His suit.
This guy's a blonde white guy. His suit does kind of look like Michael Jackson. I'll give you that.
He's a super fast talker and a good dancer that can make people lose against sand fights. And he can see through people's heads.
You can see just their heads?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
feet.
not quite. I don't know if he's a good dancer or not. I don't know if they've showed that in the show already, but his power is electricity. So
Oh my god.
he can charge electricity and like emit it from his body. So he's able to like shoot lightning out of his fingertips or something like that. Like you see how he's kind of pointing at the camera.
Yeah.
So, and he's got a lightning bolt in his hair. So next guy, who's he?
He can pick up big things like a rock or a truck.
He's just really strong.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he is pretty strong, but his quirk is actually hardening. So this is Kirishima, and he's able to harden. If you wanted to shoot me,
Okay, yeah.
shoot my stomach, I could harden my stomach, and the bullet wouldn't even go through me. It'd be like if it was hitting a rock. He can also sharpen his hands and kind of use them as like knives. Crazy, huh? You can kind of see that in this picture of him. You can kind of see that his hands are hardened a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy.
He can't. Oh.
There's a really good hint in this
I
picture.
know. He can understand animals, mostly birds.
Well, he actually can understand all animals. I don't know if he prefers birds or not, but he can understand and speak to them. So this guy's name is Koda, and he can communicate and command animals. So let's say I wanted to get a bird. I had this power and I wanted to get a bird to poop on your head. I could just talk to the nearby birds and get them to poop on your head.
Stop.
Whew, okay. Sorry everyone, me and Kennedy got a little carried away guessing all the quirks of the characters, and this video ended up being way too long to be my very first video, so stay tuned for part 2.